Okay, don't look at my messy dresser. But I'm going to show you how to crochet real quick. You have to kind of tie a little circle with the yarn. Don't do it too tight though, but tight enough to where you can put the crochet hook in it. Just stick the crochet hook in, and then hold that with one finger and loop the yarn through this finger and around your hand if you want to. Then you pull one loop through the hole while you hold the knot so it won't come undone, and then put it back through where you just looped it through. Put it back through that second hole and keep holding that little knot so it won't come undone until you get a little bit further. Loop it through that hole again. Loop it through the hole again. Keep looping it through until you get a line all the way across. And depending on what you want to make, you just, like if you want to make a hot pad or something, you just do it to a certain width, like what a hot pad would be, which is all that I have the yarn for at the moment. And then once you get to the end of that line, you hold it, and then you do an extra loop at the top, push it back down through the hole, and pull it through so you can start going back the other way. Pull it through two, and put it down through the next hole. Pull it through that hole, through these two holes, and go all the way back to the other end, and then do the same thing, wrap it around through that hole, then through the two, through the next hole over. Sometimes you have to help it through because I've got it like a large yarn hook right now. I don't know what happened to my medium size hook, and I have a tiny hook too, so that the tiny one's hard to work with, so I'm using the fat one right now, which is a little bit hard to work with, but not as hard as the skinny one. The medium one's best if I could figure out what happened to that one. And then put it through the two again, and then stick it down in that first line where that next hole is. Pull that through and then pull it through the two. You kind of have to hold it while you do it with the left hand too, so it won't pull the yarn too far. And just keep pulling it all the way across. And there's three more little holes to put it through until you turn back around. And there's one, there's two, and see if I can get it to come through. Alright. Let's see if I can get it through that other little tiny hole, because that's where the where it first began, so it's a little tricky. You have to hold it so that loop doesn't come undone. Pull it through. Then pull it through the two and turn it around.